Find me a mark.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
You're worrying. You aren't living, I say. Time is a slippery beast that must needs be tamed.
Gathering materials makes for dull work indeed.
Always another errand to see to.
Oh. What does this say?
Let's have a look then.
Oft we forget the value of a moment's contemplation.
By and large, the people of Batal seem to adore their benevolent empress.
So you're the one Benjamin sent to get the whelp to talk, eh? Well, go on then. Don't dawdle, and I'll thank you not to distract the jailers from their charge.
Do you know how long you'll be? I only asked so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
'Tis not our place.
My parents were killed by brigands, and I've no doubt I'd have followed them to an early grave if Lanzo hadn't taken me in. He made me a part of the coral snakes, gave me a home, a life. I wanted to repay him however I could. So I know it ain't right to steal, but I thought I could use all that gold I filched to help someone, like Lanzo did for me. I didn't take it for myself, it was for the poor. I wanted to give people a chance to choose a better path in life, instead of ending up like... That's why I did the things I did. Understand? And I don't believe for a moment that Lanzo meant what he said to me in the hideout. 'Twas all an act. So if you're waiting for me to talk, cuz, don't hold your breath. That's why I did the things, and I don't believe for a moment that Lanzo meant what he said to me.
Do you want a way to release the whelp sooner? Do you realise what you're asking? Well, there might be a way, only you didn't hear it from me. I've not the authority to promise such a favour, but that doesn't mean no one does. The head jailer, for instance. I reckon he could get the lad his freedom, if you made it worth his while. So, barely the vim to tie my boots.
I've no time for you now.
I reckon the head jailer could get the lad his freedom. Just remember, you had no... Aye. What? Oh, you want the bandit whelp released, do you? I suppose I could consider it. Aye, being head jailer has its privileges. I could accommodate such a request if I were so inclined. Of course, you'd need to prove your integrity first. I can't go around unlocking cells for just anyone. Aye, you've made your case well. I'll see to it that the request for the lad's release is put through. But you might have to be patient. One cannot rush these things. No, there's no need to fret. No, there's no need to fret. I reckon the head jailer could get the lad his... Just remember, you had naught of this from me.
That's why I did the thing, and I don't believe for a moment that Lanzo meant what he said to me in the hideout.
Oh, I could use a rest. Captain will have my
my head if I skip another patrol. My knees have been acting up of late.
Speak your mind if you must, but...
Beg pardon, sir. I must...
What was the missive that just arrived?
Oh, you know. The usual. From Vermont, bound straight for the archives. Not to be opened.
Another one? What is the director up to? Well, never mind that. Did we get any other deliveries today, perchance?
Surely you're not expecting another one of your love letters. Why, just the other day, you were warned not to use this address for personal correspondences. You really mustn't be so imprudent. Need I remind you that if word of our activities here was to get out, we could be...
Yes, I'm well aware of that, thank you. Now come, enough gossiping. We've work to be getting on with.
Why is Vermont funding our research? What do they have to gain from it?
I don't know. Truth be told, I've ne'er asked. But I heard a rumor that 'tis all part of a plot to put the prince, though I suppose he's the regent-kin o'er there, on the throne.
What? Where did you hear that rubbish? How's what we're doing here bear any relation to a scheme like that?
'Tis only what I heard, but you're quite right. It doesn't make much sense. I suppose 'tis a rumor best ignored, after all.
I do wonder what the director's plotting, but... frankly, as long as Batal is left out of it, I don't rightly care what he gets up to.
There's comfort in the hunt.
Mayhap I'll buy myself a new sword.
Must you interrupt? I've research to conduct.
What brings you here?
Sir, are you the Arisen? Aye? Then you must have been to the Argamon ruins. I heard a rumor that a Medusa was seen there. Is it true? Because if so, that means 'tis no mere creature of legend, but a monster as real as any other. Know you the legend of the hero Danaus? Well, one version of the tale claims the hero's foe was a Medusa. The legend is inscribed here. You must take it and read it for yourself, sir, seeing as you've witnessed a genuine article.
Will provide some insight. Our research will bear fruit ere long, surely.
There's been word of a curious creature that appeared on Volcanic Island and has eluded all attempts to capture it. Indeed, the beast turned a group of soldiers to stone with but a glance. Or so the rumors claim. As it so happens, I once read of a mythical creature told to have possessed just such a power. The account held that even when the monster was slain, its petrifying powers remained very much alive in its head. A curse that not even death may erase. 'Tis a harrowing thought indeed. I wonder what it's like not to have... I'm frightfully busy. No time.
sort of... Oh.
Such quietude is a blessing. Is there aught you require? Before you stands the Forbidden Magic Research Lab. Unless you've business here, Lord Phasis has declared that none be permitted entry, save those vital to his and upon these grounds, his word is second in weight only to Empress Nadinia's, I'll have you know.
Aye. Is there aught?
Fancy a broken arm? Why, that's my speciality.
How might I be of assistance?
Who are you then? I've got nothing for ye.
My stomach's growling. Time for an early supper.
My back's so stiff after a day's patrol.
Well met, Sir Arisen. Let us dispense with pleasantries and cut to the heart of the matter. Some days ago, a fiend attacked Empress Nadinia during her supplications. Her Majesty was unharmed, but the would-be assassin fled, gifting me a wounded arm in the process. He may seek to strike again, yet I fear I am not fit to guard the Empress as I am. And so I turn to you, Sir Arisen. Will you catch this villain in my stead? My deepest thanks. Her Majesty will next begin her supplications in Flamebearer Palace. I would use this opportunity to lure her assassin from the shadows. Empress Nadinia's life is in your hands, Sir Arisen. I trust you understand the gravity of this task.
Feet up is as welcome as fine ale. So tired. I've barely the vim to tie my boots.
Surely I'm overdue a day off.
Yes, that's looking splendid.
I think I've earned a rest.
Let me stay a while.
bet this place has its share of secrets.
We cannot accompany you there, Master, but fear not. You'll find us here when you return.
Greetings, sir. You're here about the whelp, I presume. I've not forgotten our arrangement, but I'm afraid things aren't going as smoothly as I'd hoped. It's my superiors, you see. They understand that there are some extenuating circumstances, but the lad's still a thief. Normally, I'd let the matter lie, but methinks I could find the courage to try again with only a little motivation. What say you, sir? Have you any words of encouragement for me? Aye, that's just what I needed to hear. I'll see about securing the lad's release anon. You really must care for the whelp to go so far for him. Let's hope he's worth it, eh?
I reckon the head jailer could get the lad his Just remember, you had naught.
That's why I did the things I did, and I don't believe for a moment that Lanzo meant what he said to me in the hideout.
It is good to be reunited.
Follow me then, unless you doubt my sense of direction.
Admirable work, if I do say so myself.
Right, just follow me.
I'm in fine faculty.
Well, this is no good. Can't let myself.
Wonder if there's any easy work to be had.
I've just had a thought. Loath as I am to recall the events of the coronation. If that is your destination, we cannot follow. But know that your return is eagerly awaited.
Empress Nadinia's life is in your hands.
Wonder if there's any easy work to be had. Anyone got time to spend? I'm in fine faculty.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service? The world's changing. Not sure how much longer I can keep the inn open.
We must rest.
Good morrow, everyone.
Come. We've much to be getting on with.
I hope you slept well.
Might I be of service?
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
Wonder if there's any easy work
Number on my shoulders.
I must earn the people's faith. Speak to me another time. I'm on duty.
And who might?
Sir Arisen, you've come just in time. Sir Ermhild, 'tis my pleasure to present to you the good Arisen, come to aid us in apprehending the brigand who would threaten Her Majesty's life.
Well met. Your assistance is most welcome. Without our Empress to guide us, Batal has no future. Her Majesty cannot be allowed to come to harm.
Indeed. We are well glad of your aid. May it prove unnecessary. Ere Her Majesty's supplications begin, I shall give you a description of our target. Pray seize the rogue should you espy him. We would, however, prefer that this affair be kept quiet. Be not reckless in your decision, lest you apprehend the innocent. Empress Nadinia shall commence her prayers any moment now. I would ask that you safeguard her with your life, should it come to...
O lambent flame, we offer thee these words of prayer on behalf of our people.
Seize the rogue the moment you espy him. I shall pray for your success.
We ask that all be spared the horrors of the fell dragon. We ask that Batal may e'er prosper. And we ask that a day may come when Beastren, human, pawn, and every other noble race that walks our world may live in harmony with one another.
Sir Arisen, Her Majesty's supplications are nearing their end. Have you located the rogue?
I'm dead on my feet, but I've much to do yet.
Do you know who you're dealing with?
The current Empress may be young.
May thine hallowed fire burn through us. We swear fealty unto thee, originator of warmth.
Her Majesty's supplications are drawing to a... Could it be that the rogue has not come?
Got to sell off.
Who are ye supposed to be? Fie. Are they onto me? Ah,
Apprehend him at once! That man there is the assassin. Nicely done, Sir Arisen. Let us inform Sir Ermhild of what has transpired.
Oh, Your Majesty. Full glad am I to see you unharmed.
The brigand has been captured. The chaos of the past few days ought to be behind us now. We owe this outcome to you, Sir Arisen. You cannot know the depth of my gratitude.
Ah, yes, of course. Batal is in your debt, Sir Arisen. The same is true of you, Sir Manella. Your efforts were most admirable, considering your wound. Now that a measure of peace is returned to us, however, you ought to devote yourself to convalescence for a time. You may. The curative hot springs on Volcanic Island are said to be wondrous for healing. Go there to recuperate.
Very well, my lady. I shall leave presently, and return when I am fully recovered.
Grateful are we for your most valiant efforts, Sir Arisen.
I should be glad to talk a moment. Well met. Thank you, Sir Arisen. Discord twixt pawns and my people must end.
I've got the progress. My shift's only just begun.
What I wouldn't give for a reprieve from this armor. Salvation.
Suppose I ought to earn my pay.
We must find more manuscripts on this topic.
Soon as mine. To the tavern.
No, there's no need to fret.
So this is where you were, Master. I searched high and low for you.
Our party is reunited. Surely we can ask for no more than that.
Spend all day here.
Well met, sir. Fancy a gamble?
Welcome reprieve.
Now I have to go to market.
All I've got left are my aches and pains.
The wise know to expect the unexpected.
Time to get to work.
You there? Have you a home in Batal? If not, well, look no further. Now, I've noticed you tend to travel with pawns. Well, so I thought you might prefer a home of your own to stay at, rather than a crowded inn. Well, what say you? Not feeling so keen, are you?
Looking for aught in particular.
He's busy out today.
Mix those colours.
You look at my wares. The world's changing. Not sure how much longer I can keep the inn open.
We must rest. Though the sun...